because we don't see.
Thank you very much, madam, for managing time and becoming part of our program. The journey and the dream we see together on 7th of July, I guess, took us some 7 weeks to decide to come forward to start journey. And 1st of September, nowhere, I don't think that you might have dreamed that we will be reaching to this moment, 9 week and your so-called status of last 10, 12 years. I remember what you said in your consultation, 7 hour breathing, washing hand for some 40 time in a day, approximately 30 to 45. And each time it used to be 15-minute hand washing. So I can understand what was the status when you came. Your aura completely changed. I hope my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 9 week, 7 week online, 2 week here in Agra in residential program. Online give you a 50% improvement in 7 weeks. That is again mind blowing. 7 hour to 3.5 hour, then coming down to Agra last week on 24th of October. Today, 7th of November, and tomorrow you are leaving Agra, and we will be missing you, me, my wife, everyone in emotion of life. So I wish to use this opportunity to share with everyone. Okay, yes, the dream when we see with the whole committed heart from the client perspective and the service provider, the dream can be achieved with a sincere effort, especially the effort of a client who trust on the process, keep supporting and maintain the sincerity, and participate equally of making this dream come true. So, Prema, a few questions which will be helping to others who is having the different mindset. OCD is not recoverable. It may be never a cure, but we are doing it for last almost 24 years with across the world, across the India. So your journey with this has start with the one consultation, and now here after around 4 months in the process, but active session for last 9 week. So did you ever dream or have ever trust you will be able to overcome this? Like for me, it's a overcoming OCD only. 7 hour breathing converted to 12-minute breathing in 9 week process. Then this 40 time hand washing, I'm seeing you for last 12 days in my office and home. Your washing, I guess, around maximum 4 to 5 times higher side. And that is also, let's say, 20-30 seconds. Correct. So did you dream or hope when you started this journey with us after the consultation that you will be ever reaching, though the journey belonged to the 6 month lengthy based on the initial sign symptom? So my simple question, did you have ever hope that you will be reaching to that quicker?
Yes, means I had the hope with the emotions of life
Okay.
that I will, because when I took the consultation,
Hmm.
I was like, I was completely, I was keep on reading your websites, and I was keep on reading the reviews from the people. So each person review and the hope reviews that they have mentioned about their recovery process, day by day, it was restoring my faith.
Okay.
So it was on 12th of July, that is, I took a consultation, and I know that I will overcome this problem with this process, a process that is followed by the emotions of life. That is a process that is mentioned in the website. But I was not sure when.
Correct.
That was okay. That was not sure actually when I'll be able to do that. But in my consultation report, you have mentioned the 2 weeks of Agra. I'm sure that that was must be planned for some reason, and that must
Correct.
be planned something for the actual process. Though I was not
Correct.
sure what was it. So when I started my journey with this September 1st, I was not sure what will be the next process, I need to do, what I sessions and how what I need to go through with this process. But I had the trust, so I surrendered to the process and I started my journey.
Thank you very much, Madam
I
Prema, for
sorry.
trust. I'm saying thank you very much for trusting, initiating. I know you share your whole experience before joining, how family member was responding as a whether to trust or not trust, and your friend experience also whenever you take a reference, should I go to Agra or should I join this? So considering the cost factor and the the branding of UP, as I live in Agra, our office in Agra. So everybody was suggesting not to do. And you go with your insight based on the consultation, okay, let me take a courage. So for whosoever will be going to see this video, what I want a few more questions to ask. So the next question is, what was your expectation when you started with us in Emotion of Life OCD recovery program? So I'm talking about referring the day one when you finally took the courage, pay money, and then came on the first session. So, what was your expectation from this program and from us, from me and my team?
Um, I had only one expectation, sir. Support and the guidance to deal the right deal the right activities that I need to overcome this problem, which
Okay,
was
sure.
I was not aware of this.
So, did you get?
So I know that I had a problem. Sorry, I know I had a problem, but right guidance and the process was missing. That how do I overcome? That
Mm,
support and the guidance was required, and the knowledge was required for me to overcome the problem. So
mm.
I was expecting the same.
So, your expectation meet in this last 9 weeks,
Yes, in Agra recovery, yes.
and in online mode, your 7 week experience in online.
Yes, in online mode also it was a very good thing that I could come out of 50% of my journey in offline only.
Correct, correct. So,
Yeah, but
usually,
2 weeks of Agra journey made my process much easier.
correct, correct. And I believe when it did not give you much trouble, it was very smooth, easy, transformative, and it very comfortable
And
stay.
it was fun. And it was fun.
That is what we always target. It should feel like a family. It should be fun only. I know this time with you, I could not spend much time because of my over engagement with different things. But I believe Puneet and Pratibha do their work. And I was also doing like meeting in morning 6 to 8 as a mandatory aspect, disturbing you in the morning 6 a.m. Come and let's have a discussion. Okay, let's move to the next point. So, I guess in this come in my notice when you we were discussing your own definition of recovery of OCD. So, what was your definition when you start? What you were expecting recovery for you, and how do you see the recovery now? And what is the your belief and expectation from us for the remaining next 3.5 months that we will be doing multiple more things. So what was recovery for you in the beginning when you will be considering, "Okay, I have improved, reached to that level? And is there any difference in mindset of understanding and expecting a recovery in the beginning to the till now?"
Yes, it was before I joining the emotion before I joined emotions of life. OCD was just a statement for me. It was just a statement of definition of statement. Like it is just a thought process that it is just an obsessive thoughts that is coming up. We must learn to how to stop or how to give a break for it. But over the journey, I understood OCD is not the actual problem. That is just a symptoms of some other suppressed emotions that is which keep repeating in our past in our past life, not past life means past time. So over the time, I understood this process. So facing those fears, and learning to manage them, and then I started understanding those how to face those fears, facing our past suppressed emotions, acknowledging them, how to let them go, and beyond this, how to move beyond that emotions. So I'm just understanding the definitions of OCD in this way now, which is helping me to overcome the process. And I'm sure I have learned to manage the symptoms currently.
Correct.
So the time also, I will continue the journey to the holistic process, how to balance complete life, and overall, how to improve the overall well-being.
I'm very happy for one of your attribute and gesture. Okay, the like other client, you never talk about medicine, SSRI, all those fancy word of CBT, ERP that we do, but you never ask us, "Okay, when my CBT is going to happen, when ERP you are going to do, when you are going to do counseling." You never use these words. And that was the most beautiful aspect in this journey so far in 9 weeks. You never ask any question when, how, where it is things is going to do. And especially this medication part, not talking about neurotransmission, brain, and then SSRI. because what you said, and handling the emotion, understanding the suppress and feeling, negative feeling, and how does it impact. Once we work on that, then overcoming and managing the subject is become easier for us also and for the client also. So let's go to the next point. I understood what meaning for you in recovery now. So one simple question, like when whosoever will be seen, starting from the certain point and then spending few weeks and then understanding yes something happened. So I wish to know for our audience who will be seeing this video, what was the breakthrough moment that you made you believe कि yes I can also recover. So when this point achieve reach, now you understood that the difference has it comes. So what was that time?
It was that moment. I even after the yeah, after four no, after a month of my journey with this emotions of life, I think I was little struggling with the problem to come come to the next process. So it's at that time, sir, that you mentioned one statement where the focus goes, energy flows.
True, and that is absolutely simple as that. Suppose if you wish to become a intellectual person, if you are focusing on gaining the knowledge, suppose if you wish to become a sportsman, suppose you want to focus on the diet and nutrition, suppose you want to focus on watching movie, developing any hobby. Let's say you have a interest in dancing. So wherever we will focusing, let's say I start focusing on the OCD, and that also another level of a mindset ke whatever kind of OCD I will be putting my life in this, that I chosen when I was in college. So my love toward OCD, and that is what I follow and try to make people understand. So wherever you will be focusing, that will become your part of life, either for successful event or unsuccessful event, or even dealing with the OCD. Let's say somebody is seeing the negative perspective of life as a depressed person or withdrawal person. So that will become their part of life. So when somebody, let's say in contamination OCD, when somebody is focusing on the cleaning, instead of understanding how much it is required, if we are targeting that, so that is what the life will show us. So good, and I remember that day somebody from my team was taking session and they were trying to make you understand, and I come up in between the picture, trying to make you understand okay, what you will
Yes, sir.
focus. That is what will happen either as OCD or anything in academic or professional life. So thank you very much for identifying that subject. Okay, I remember it was a 1 month completed, and by the end of 1 month, your 7 hour converted to 4.5 hour. I guess it was a day number 25 or 6 in first month. True. So if I ask you compared to the living with OCD at its peak, how would you describe your life today? Let's say you have completed 9 week compared to the plan 625 week program. So what do you see as a difference in life living at the peak of 7 hour throughout the day washing hand, now not washing hand only when it is needed, and coming out from bathroom after 12 minutes or 11 minutes or 14 minutes as the usual. So what is the difference in these two states?
So this difference is very huge. I mean, this difference has everything in between. Like during my peak OCD time, I
Hmm.
had only one thought in mind: going to bathroom and having a bath. That was the most difficult task
Correct, correct.
for me. So beyond this, now this is now the journey without now the time that time without OCD is earning what I want.
Oh,
Time for my hobbies, time for my passion, time for my passion for my job, earning passion for my job, learning dance, which is my passion, and how do I say, learning.
I can feel your smile. I can feel your comfort. I can see the shine of prema the day on consultation day I saw. Then day one I saw. I have seen, witnessed the whole week by week in a smile and a strength in your face instead of confusion, irritation. I can understand. So first of all, thank you for making this dream true. Not everyone is able to do it. It's always require a trust in process, putting a sincere effort, commitment, consistency, and above all, always taking God in our side. Okay, please help me. We all are in a follower of God. but trusting on God is something that require in this process also. Okay, so I understood your perspective. Now you have time, like reducing 6 hours straight away from your life. That is the only bathing time, bathroom time. Then throughout the day, at least in a 15 minute, 40 interval of hand washing. That itself will take 3 4 hour minimum. So 10
So
hour
I also had a, sorry sir, sorry to interrupt. I also had a problem of preparation of 3 to 4 hours. So in
preparation of what?
thinking, like I had a negative pattern of thinking for 4 hours before I entered
Ah,
the
I remember.
process.
That is called
So
a bathroom preparation. And in contamination
yes.
OCD, it is called as a preparation of entering in bathroom, the battle before start bathing. So before entering in bathroom and going inside bathrooms, there are 2 3 level of fight, and then the during the process of bathing, that is another level of struggle.
Now
Okay.
whole time is the process. Now it is the whole time is left for me to do what I want.
True. So luxury of 6 hour additional in life after 10, 12 year, I can absolutely understand how does it make a difference. Like living a life, pursuing hobby, able to eat, able to sleep. Let's say otherwise the life was entering in bathroom at 8 or 9 p.m. and coming out after 3 or 4 a.m. So I know how does it trouble the life. But all the credit goes to you. We always try to achieve this for everyone. And we see in a good rate of success. We always in a vigilant of choosing the client, but you have set a new milestone for us also, so we will be expecting more and more from us. So the journey we plan for 6 months, I believe I will be able to free you 1 month before, but let's see how things go. There are a lot of things to know beyond the OCD to make us a more wise, more vibrant, and most peaceful and successful person and profession living all the segment of life. I wish to have one in more input from you for the audience who will be watching this. It is about our structure 16-step process of OCD recovery into our program. You have witnessed this in last 2 months. How this program structure help you to reach this milestone of maintaining bathing consistently for 12 minutes in last 12 days. So if you wish to share the step process related starting from the assessment and then doing the foundation course by Puneet, then wellness coach come in picture, then I remain as a lead therapist. My wife also come in picture, co-therapist as a clinical psychologist guide, keep guiding you throughout the session. And then the constant monitoring on day-to-day basis and then multiple more things that we keep guiding. So how do you see this 16-step process, multi-faced specialist team assigned for one person? Do you think that it help you connecting with daily, talking with a different professional in the one go, like having starting with the clinical psychologist talking about the CBTRP concept without saying all these words, then me coming in picture in motivation aspect, that wellness coach comes, and then Puneet keep guiding you on the mental health aspect. So do you think that it help you in achieving this goal of excellent level of improvement and recovery?
Yes, sir, absolutely. First of all, thanks to everybody who were involved in this process. That was a long journey from beginning. So I started this journey with you, and then I started my first evaluations with a psychological evaluator. So the process of psychological evaluation was like a different level. Like it was this self-discovery process,
Correct.
understanding ourselves in a
Correct.
complete journey. What we want,
Correct.
what are we fear? What are we fearing for? What does that is? What we actually want. So that was like complete a self-discovery process and making us to understand what is several statements, several definitions that we need to understand in life. So the complete process was helping me to understand what actually was happening in my life till now, which I never explored it before. So along with that, therapist entered day by day. They were constantly helping me to understand where I was making it wrong, and when the how the negative emotions are actually the negative emotions do not that comes into comes into our mind, that how actually they do not impact, though they're just thoughts, not the realities, or helping me to understand in this way. So then coming to Agra, I most of the time I worked with you and Pratibha ma'am. That was a completely a game changer here. That is actually where I faced my entire fear and started believing that I can do this. So this is like a transformation journey for me from that to till now, understanding myself, understanding the process, understanding my own thinking process, where I was making a process and what I was doing wrong and what I need to correct it. So the whole process was explaining correctly and I was concentrating very well. Even every statement that is mentioned by the evaluator was a very good knowledge. So that was also giving me a lot of knowledge on the subject. What is this all about? So everything was part of a journey. Everybody's involvement was very helpful. And Agra is the 2 weeks of my on-site recovery was a like game changer for me. That changed my completely perspective on the fear that we carry. So I understood fear is just on surface actually. When we just give a face for it, it will just erase from us.
You use one word transformative 360-degree. That is what we truly mean. OCD recovery doesn't mean overcoming sign and symptom. The transformation belongs to the 360-degree course correction in all sphere of life. So we have a strong relapse management from the beginning of the program. And in the end, we do not need to involve unnecessary stress to the client. So that program structure itself design. And I believe you might not have heard from us. We are doing CBT, avoidance hierarchy, ERP, all these things we might not have talked with you. We did it, but do not use in when we are dealing with the subject. So did you feel ever we were talking about CBT, ERP counseling and OCD management?
No, sir, I never heard of it. I never questioned also. I mean, those
Correct.
having this words or definition wasn't important for me. So I basically the process was very important for me to follow.
True, true. And this journey will continue for a few more months. And I believe the way you have supported, we will be completing this journey and you will be becoming one of the golden girl for us to share with us the transformative process. Just a two, three more questions. So what you would advise from your end to someone who is just starting their recovery journey with an emotion of life, or those who are looking and trying to get courage to start, or those who have a doubt. So, what would be a simplest advice you would like to give them?
Okay. This is for people who are just started the emotions of life journey. For them, my message is first have patience,
Very true.
trust the process, trust the process. Give some time to heal everything over the time. Just focus on the current activities or whatever been mentioned in the process. Do not think what we need to do tomorrow. Just do that tomorrow. So tomorrow's process will be mentioned over the time. So just follow the process. Trust the process. Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God. Have faith in the system. um, Over the time, as mentioned in the process, over the time everything will work out on its own. We do not need to overwhelm by the process. That's simple, and that will work out because it's if it's work for me, then it can work for anybody.
Everybody say like this only if it work for me, it will work for everyone. But beauty belong to having the patience, trusting the process, not raising unnecessary questions because we already get everything in the beginning. First 10, 12 days belong to the assessment, documenting the case scenario, understanding your personality, your hidden motives, drives, complexities, suppress things. So understood your aspect very good, and you understood. Keep supporting throughout the process. We believe in you will be continuing this support to us to make reach to the final journey. So if I ask you, how would you describe the emotion of life, OCD recovery and cure program in one sentence? Sometimes people ask me, what is that? So then I have my own way of explaining. I will be sending the 16-step process, and if I send you a detailed document, that it will be a very comprehensive and it will be very overwhelming. So I always write in a bullet point. So if I ask you to, instead of going in a comprehensive detailing of the 16-step process, instead of 16 bullet point, if I ask you what is that program for you in one sentence?
For me, emotions of life program is everything, sir. In one statement, if I describe it's for me, It's a journey from impossible to possible.
Oh, very good, Rena. You win my heart. If I am not sure how did you find this word, but that is a hope for 280 million people across the world, just saying and believing and witnessing something impossible to possible. And I believe we will be again connecting once we will be over completing this journey in active phase and then doing the active follow up. I guess after 6, 8 months again we will be meeting like this and we'll see whether this impossible to possible, not in regard to the OCD management, the 360-degree transformation happen or not. I always said not 100% recovery, 110% recovery. That means adding the values in the most crucial aspect of life. So we enjoy this life instead of questioning and doubting and fighting with the self and fighting with others. So this recovery is not only up to the 100. I always say one need to have a mindset of 110%. The 10% of the addition thing that we give through this program. So, Madam Golden Girl, would you recommend emotion of life to others struggling with OCD? And if yes, then why? I understood your one cordial emotion, impossible to possible, but why? It is the last question. And after that, we will go for buying sweets so you can give it to your family member as my bribe to them. If could, they try to stop, but finally you win to take the courage. No, I will go, I will opt. So I wish to convey my thanks with the sweets. So if you find yes, it is something to workable, optable, and doable, the impossible things can happen as a possibility. So why you will be recommending?
Sure, Lisa, I definitely would recommend emotions of life to everybody whoever is suffering from the problem that I was going through for so long. It's because it's the 99% of the world speaks OCD symptoms are just a manageable. There is no cure for it. But there is a 1%, there's still that because that 1% is still pending for the unknown. So I just say that it is not required that we need to go through the majority all time 99% of the world. That in that 1% also solution exists. We can still look for it.
Correct, correct. Thank you very much, Prema madam. It has been a new lesson of discipline from your side. I have seen how honestly you bang on target for 7 p.m. and back to back having 40 minute three session, one with me or Pratibha, then coming to the Puneet, then Aisha also come up in picture. So having that 2 hour patience for a 7 week in online, then bearing me and Pratibha for back to back throughout the day in 12 days. I guess you were spending some 4, 5, 6 hours daily with us, starting at 6 a.m. and then staying with us for 10 p.m., 9 p.m. So that is again a matter of conviction, trust. Just a last and what you would like to send, give a message to the people who are still waiting, trying to find the solution, doing everything. I never say come to us. I always say do at least put effort to resolve this mystery. Let's take a one step ahead with whatever you want, but not with the medicine, because what happened, medicine slow down the process, and you yourself has been in the favor, no, I don't want to take medicine. You never take a medicine 10 years, even 2, 3 people suggest, you did not go. And this process, see, from 7 hours to 10, 12 minute, 40 time hand washing to the 3, 4 time hand washing, and the 15-minute hand washing to the 20, 30 second of hand washing, and without any pressure. So what is your last final message before closing this beautiful chat?
Um, okay. My final message to all those who are suffering from the suffering from the same problem. Um, we do not need to struggle alone. Help still exists. We can still take a step to take the help to recover any problems. So show some courage, take a step, and have faith in you, have faith in the process, have faith in the universe. It will work out. It might
Mm.
delay, but surely it will work out.
Mm.
But we have to show the courage to take the first step from our end.
Thank you very much, Ina Prema. All the very best for you. Keep supporting us in this mission, and please keep guiding others whosoever comes in the as a new client. Share your experience. so somebody can also witness, can seek your help. We always welcome everyone whosoever has recovered or in process have reached to the significant level, and all those who have reached to the cure state also. Let's say people who have completed their 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, they remain in my contact. They guide others. So I wish a person like you who have made a new record in contamination OCD can keep guiding others and supporting us in this mission. Thank you very much, Prema. All the very best. And those whosoever looking for a OCD recovery, just let's have a try. But try with the conviction, commitment, patience, and trust. Trusting in processing and trusting in emotion of life. Thank you very much, madam. Can I see the thumbs up like this from your side? Very good.
Thank you,
All the
Steve.
best. Thank you very much, madam. Bye bye.